Liftoff. Vehicles cleared the tower. Now beginning the pitch over maneuver. Body rate responses look good. Seeing good engine operating parameters on the RD-180 engine. Now passing 15 seconds. Atlas propellant utilization system is going to closed loop control. System response looks good. Now 25 seconds into flight. Chamber pressure on the SRB looks good. Engine operating parameters on the RD-180 also look good. And at 35 seconds in, vehicle is completing the pitch over maneuver. Now 41 seconds into flight. RD-180 throttling down slightly as expected. Engine response looks good. And vehicle's now passing Mach 1. Atlas 5 is now supersonic. Vehicle's now passing through max Q, maximum dynamic pressure. RD-180 continues to look good. Pump speeds and injector pressures look good. SRB chamber pressure also looks good. Vehicle's throttled back up to full thrust as expected. And standing by for SRB burnout. And we have burnout on the solid rocket booster. Atlas will hold on to the SRB for an additional 47 seconds prior to jettison. Now 1 minute 45 seconds into flight. RD-180 continues to perform well at full thrust. Pump speeds and injector pressures look good. And now coming up on 2 minutes into flight, the Atlas V vehicle now weighs just 1/2 of its liftoff weight. RD-180 throttling down slightly as expected. Engine response continues to look good. And standing by for SRB jettison shortly. And we have good indication of jettison of the solid rocket booster. Atlas V has gone to Q alpha limited closed loop steering. Vehicle body rates look good. Now 2 minutes 35 seconds into flight. And the second stage RCS system press valve is opened. System now pressurizing to flight levels. Now 3 minutes into flight, approximately 1 minute remaining until BECO. RD-180 continues to look good at pump speeds and injector pressures look good. 3 minutes, 15 seconds in. Vehicle body rates look stable. Now 3 minutes, 30 seconds in. RD-180 now throttling to maintain a constant 5G acceleration limit. Engine response looks good. And we've begun boost phase chill down. Now throttling to a 4.6G acceleration limit. Boost phase chill down has ended. Standing by for BECO. And we have BECO booster engine cutoff, standing by for stage SEP. And we have good indication of Atlas Centaur separation. We have pre-start on the RL-10, standing by for ignition. We have ignition and full thrust on the RL-10. Chamber pressure looks good. Body rates look good. And we have good indication of payload fairing jettison. This first burn of today's mission will last approximately 8 minutes. And the RCS system is now performing initial firings to warm up the RCS motor catalyst bed. System response looks good. And the Centaur is now 100 miles in altitude, 450 miles downrange distance, traveling at 11,800 miles per hour. 5 minutes, 10 seconds into flight. Centaur propellant utilization system has gone to closed loop control. And RCS system now performing periodic firing for thermal conditioning of the system. System response looks good. And initial review of booster performance shows the booster performed close to pre-flight predictions. And Centaur has performed a roll to optimized telemetry link. Chamber pressure continues to look good on the RL-10. Continue to see good control on the Centaur propellant utilization system. Now 6 minutes, 45 seconds into flight. And at 7 minutes into flight, Centaur is now 136 miles in altitude, 885 miles downrange distance, traveling at 12,800 miles per hour. And we have MECO, main engine cutoff. We have ignition and full thrust on the RL-10. And we have MECO, main engine cutoff. And we have good indication of separation of the solar orbiter spacecraft.